This is the incredible story of Nikola Tesla, the mad prophet of power. Start with a mesmerizing, almost hypnotic shot of a Tesla coil sparking. Electricity dances wildly around it as a low hum builds to a crackle. Then, a sudden, stark cut to a grainy, melancholic photograph of an elderly, gaunt Nikola Tesla, alone. The crackling fades, replaced by a single mournful cello note. He dreamed of a world bathed in free energy, a future where power flowed through the very air we breathe. His mind was a universe of invention, his visions years, even centuries ahead of his time. Yet, when the end came, it found him alone, in a modest hotel room, his pockets empty, his brilliance largely forgotten. How could the man who lit up the modern world die in darkness? This is the haunting paradox of Nikola Tesla. In an age of titans, where industry giants battled for control of a burgeoning electrical world, one man stood apart, not for his wealth, but for his sheer, unadulterated genius. Nikola Tesla gave us alternating current, radio, remote control, and countless other innovations that underpin our modern lives. He was a prophet of power, a visionary who saw beyond the immediate horizon. But his brilliance came at a cost, a price paid not in currency, but in isolation, betrayal, and a profound, heartbreaking solitude. Show diagrams of ICVS-DC, early power plants, footage of Tesla's laboratory, his intense focus. Then, images of Thomas Edison, J.P. Morgan, contrasting their business acumen with Tesla's idealism. Cut to montage of early 20th century cityscapes, lights flickering on, factories humming, juxtaposed with images of struggle, perhaps a lonely figure walking through a bustling street. Music becomes more reflective, hinting at an underlying tragedy. He was born in modern-day Croatia in 1856. From a young age, he displayed extraordinary aptitude for mathematics and engineering. After studying at the Austrian Polytechnic in Graz, he joined Edison's company in Paris. Soon, however, he broke away, establishing his own company in New York in 1884. By this time, the war of currents was already raging. The great irony was that it was Tesla who invented alternating current, the superior technology that today powers our homes and industries. But the idea didn't come from a vacuum. It was born from his obsession with Niagara Falls, which he visited in 1885. Inspired by its raw natural power, he resolved to harness electricity to match it. He developed the induction motor, a device that converts alternating electrical energy into mechanical energy, thereby powering everything from household appliances to industrial machinery. His first demonstration was in 1887, an instant success that shocked the scientific community. Finally, a way to transmit power efficiently over long distances. Yet the benefits of A were lost on none more than his rival, Thomas Edison. With the war of currents, Edison championed direct current, which was the status quo. In many ways, Edison was the perfect foil to Tesla. Where Edison was pragmatic and shrewd, Tesla was visionary but naive. As Tesla's fame grew, so did his ambitions, culminating in his most audacious project yet, the Wardenclyffe Tower. But this marvel of engineering would be his undoing, leading to both his financial ruin and his mental decline. At the peak of his career, Tesla secured the backing of J.P. Morgan, a wealthy industrialist, to construct a state-of-the-art power plant. But Morgan had his own agenda, seeing in Tesla's invention a potential gold mine. Tesla, ever the idealist, was oblivious. His vision was simple, to create a global wireless communication and power system. But it was also radical, requiring vast sums of money and an ambitious team of engineers. The construction of Wardenclyffe Tower began in 1901, but soon hit a snag. Morgan, eager for a quick return on his investment, pressured Tesla to scale down his plans. Disregarding his warnings about the tower's structural integrity, Morgan diverted funds to other projects, leaving Tesla with just enough to finish the framework. Nevertheless, On March 20th, 1905, the day after his 49th birthday, Tesla made a triumphant announcement. Standing before the tower, he claimed to have transmitted wireless power to a ship 150 miles away. But the achievement was short-lived. Storms damaged the tower's framework, forcing Tesla to abandon his experiments. With his reputation at risk, Tesla shifted his focus, demonstrating remote control boats and announcing plans for a transatlantic wireless system. These ventures required less capital and promised a quicker return, but they were still far from commercially viable. Unwilling to wait any longer, Morgan pulled the plug, selling the Wardenclyffe assets and leaving Tesla with debts. Devastated, Tesla abandoned his lab, moving from hotel to hotel. His financial troubles and his eccentric behavior, such as feeding pigeons and talking to inanimate objects, became fodder for the press. And then, as suddenly as it began, his career took off. Newspapers ran stories about Tesla's strange habits, portraying him as a recluse or an oddball. He retreated further into himself, clinging to his notebooks, which contained the key to his inventions. Then came World War I. Seeing the devastation wrought by new weapons, Tesla realized the need for peaceful applications of electricity. In 1915, he presented his invention of the Tesla Coil to the public, showcasing its potential for medical imaging and other technologies. But it was too late. With the war raging on, people were more interested in weapons than healing devices. Meanwhile, Marconi had filed a patent for radio, sparking a legal battle that would last until 1927. By then, Tesla's health was failing and his finances were in ruins. During World War II, Tesla continued to invent, filing patents for a turbine, a photophone, and an electric aircraft. But his contributions went unrecognized, overshadowed by the war effort. On January 7, 1943, Nikola Tesla died in his New York City hotel room, alone. He was 86, the man who envisioned Wi-Fi, remote control, and countless other technologies decades before their time, left behind no fortune, no vast estate, only a legacy of unparalleled innovation, and a haunting question. Was his genius too grand for his own good? Was the world simply not ready for the future he offered? The story of Nikola Tesla is a stark reminder of the price of genius, of the struggle between vision and practicality, between invention and exploitation. He may have died broke and broken, but his ideas, his dreams, continue to power our world. His life serves as a poignant testament to the fact that sometimes the greatest gifts to humanity are given by those who receive the least in return. And perhaps it's a lesson for us all to recognize, to nurture, and to truly value the prophets of power before their light fades into the lonely dark. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and leave your feedback in the comment section below. We'll see you next time.